got bands on me.
Hey ladies, it's Rebecca with Killer Body Fitness, and today we're gonna do a quick booty burner workout. So activate those glutes and get them thighs thighin', honey. All right, so first we're just gonna start off with a quick little hip rotation, just for you to get those hips moving. Notice where you're feeling things. So you do about 30 seconds circling to the right, and then once we're finished with that, we're gonna do 30 seconds to the left. So as you're going through, you're really trying to push your hips back and come forward, and then we're gonna switch in the other direction, just moving them around. Notice what you feel and where as you are going around for this nice little hip rotation. Just another 10 seconds right here. Make sure you're breathing as you go through this. Breath is always important, powering through movements. Okay, so now those hips are a little bit warm. We're gonna take our band and we're gonna go ahead and step into it. So we're gonna start off by just activating that booty. So we are gonna be slightly bent in a slightly bent over position. And then we are just gonna go and step out and in. So as you're doing this, you should start to automatically feel your booty firing up right there. And as I'm going through this, I am staying in this slightly bent over position. Like as if I'm making my way to go and sit down for the toilet, but I haven't already. Get there. Just another 10 seconds with this. And make sure you're breathing, of course. Finding that activation. And let your arms just naturally go through this. If you feel this in your back, you want to think you have to hinge a little bit more at your hips, so you're not bending over here like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You're having a slight hip hinge as you go through. For 3 more seconds, 2 more seconds, and 1 second. Good. Go ahead and shake that out. My cheeks is already cheeking, okay? So now we're gonna we're gonna take that step out position, go for a squat, come back in, bring that same foot back in. Step it out, squat it down, come back up and in. As you're going through this movement, you really want to be sure you're trying to squeeze your knees open as you go down for the squat. You don't want to have your knees caving in as you go for the squat, like giving in to the band essentially. You want to keep the resistance in the band. We only have about 3 more on this side. Making sure you're breathing. I'm inhaling as I'm going down. Exhaling as I'm coming up. And 1 more. Awesome. Then we're gonna switch to the other side. So bring the foot in, step it out, squat it down. Yes. Working through this booty in the booty, because you know it's giving cheeks this year. It's 2023. You see what that 3 look like? So come on, we gotta match the energy. It's cheek energy, so let's do it. We only got about 10 more seconds here. And I know I keep saying 10 more seconds, and it really ends up being like 20, but you know how I do. 5 more seconds. Good, 1 more. Okay, shake it out. Allow yourself to come in to resist the band just a little bit. Okay, so then I'm gonna turn to the side for your viewing pleasure. What you're going to do, you're gonna step out slightly with the band, so you should feel that tension. And then you're gonna go for a single leg RDL. So I'm stepping out, hinging at my hips, coming up, stepping in. You could use your arms for this if you'd like. But you're not taking a large step back, just meeting the tension. The back knee is staying bent. Both knees are bending actually. As you're going for this movement, we're gonna do 3 more. So it's like you're fake about to take off for a run. Fake, you know, like we're Usain Bolt or Sha'Carri Richardson, whoever you wanna be today. Good, just do 1 more. Good, now we're gonna switch it over to the other side. So feet start off together next to each other. Then you take a slight step back, feeling the tension of the band. Also, if your band is riding up a little bit, feel free to pull it down because you want to keep it at the same degree of tension. So, stepping it back, hinging at the hips, and then coming up. hell is happening with my arms? Naturally, opposite arm, opposite leg. So as I bring in my left leg, my right arm goes up. As I step back, that switches. And then I keep it there as I bend over. Yes. Don't worry, we only have a couple more. And notice the back foot. I am on my tippy toes back there. One more. Good. Okay. Gather your existence. Maybe take a sip of water. If you need it, I need it. Okay. We're gonna go right back into that first exercise that we did with the step out and the squat. However, this time, we're gonna raise the band to above our knees. We had it below our knee, around our calf before, but now we're gonna have it above our knee. So, when you're going down for the squat, you're gonna feel more pressure to lean your knees in, but we still wanna resist that tension. So, we're stepping out, which might not be as big as the first time you stepped out, or this might be wider, depending on where you're at. Then we're gonna squat, come up, bring it in. Yes. So when we're thinking about squatting, we're thinking that our entire foot is staying on the ground the whole time. A lot of people have a tendency to raise their toes as they're squatting, but you want to keep your entire foot pressed into the ground because what actually helps to power you up, move you up and down, and propel you forward is your big toe. So if your big toe is not on the ground, then you're not creating as much power that you possibly have in your body for you to be able to do these movements and just function in your everyday life. I've only got 2 more, so don't worry about it. And I hope you're breathing. 1 more here. Nice. All right, go right over to the other side. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Let's go for it. So stepping out, squatting, coming back up. And then we're just going for it. Think about lower body and leg days. It's just like, you know, I want the cheeks, I want the legs, but you kind of have to be addicted to, I don't like to call it the burn anymore, it's the feeling of growth. You kind of have to be addicted to the feeling of growth. And that's what it feels like when you grow them cheeks. It is uncomfortable. But growth never really is it? Just saying. You got like 3 more. Okay, so right back into that second thing that we just did. So we're here, taking a slight step back into that single leg RDL position. Go for your hip hinge. Come up, step it back in, out. So same rules apply. With the hands, kind of just allow your body to find it. Like if you're like, what is happening with my arms? The main things you're thinking about is keeping both legs bent as you sit it back, going for your hinge. Only got 3 more. But 1 more. Okay. Just saying. But let's do the other side. Okay. So I'm here. Feet are starting together. Remember, I'm stepping back onto that tippy toe. So we're stepping it back. Hinging. Coming back up. And we're breathing. I'm inhaling as I'm down. Exhaling as I'm coming up. We're almost there. You got about 7 more. Really think you're keeping both knees bent, hinging at those hips. We're not bending over with our back. Good, 1 more. Okay, take a sip of water if you need it. I need it, so I'm about to sip it. Okay, so now we're gonna finish off on the ground here. So we're laying down. I'm keeping my band around my thighs here. lay it on down, and we're gonna go for some glute bridges. You're gonna press your shoulders into the ground. Keep the tension in the band, so feet just a little bit either within the line of your hips or slightly outside of that. So take an inhale, and as you exhale, you're squeezing to lift, and then you lower for 4, 3, 2, 1. Up right away, and then lower it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. So you might be tempted to have your knees falling in towards each other as you're going through this movement, and you don't want that. You want to keep the tension in the band because it's just going to work your legs, it's going to work your glutes, it's going to work your core. It's going to work your everything just a little bit differently. Yes, we got 3 more of these. I know the 4, 3, 2, 1 is disrespectful, but don't you want disrespectful cheeks? Like, come on. 2 more. Nice. 1 more. Good. Okay. Straighten out your legs. Shake them outside. All right. Last piece. So, I got my foot planted. One leg is going to be up. Hands are behind your ear. And then we're going to do those glute bridges with the single leg this time. And we're going to lower for the 4, 3, 2, 1. All right? I know. Crazy. Let's just get done with it. Come on, let's go. Lift. Lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's keep the tension in the band. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. Just 3 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. 1 more. Whew. I'm struggling. Like, don't let the talking fool you. I'm like sweating. I'm spitting. All right, y'all. All right. Other one. And then we're done with this thing. All right? Let's do it. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the tension in that band. And you're lifting not with your low back. You're lifting because your glute is squeezing your hips into extension. Yes. We only got 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Whew. All right. Take that band off. Ooh. Throw it to the side. Okay. You survived that? Congratulations. Really quickly, just take a crisscross applesauce. You're going to stack one leg on top of the other, and then just sit up nice and tall on top of that. You're going to feel the feels in that leg, in the cheek of that top leg. You're just sitting there and you're just breathing. If you can't access this position, then you want to just drop your foot down, pull your knee in, and sit nice and tall. So, options for you. Or you can use that variation first and then transition into this one, depending on where your body is at today. And then when you're ready, you're just going to go ahead and switch the leg over. Finding that position. Whew. It was giving cheeks, y'all, so you know what it is. Ooh. Breathe into that. Sitting up nice and tall, getting more of that stretch in the glute. Okay, when you're ready, come out of that. So, you just did that. You just destroyed your cheeks, destroyed your legs.